So the Geneva Auto Show's coming up. We're all about to get on a plane and head across the big pond. What is happening?
For as bad as car sales are in Europe right at the moment, considering that they're about 2 years behind to where we were, this is looking like it's going to be the supercar show of the year.
Well, rich people never ran out of money.
They're going to have lots of ways to spend it if you go to the Geneva show this year.
We got McLaren P1,
which is this ultralight two-seater, has a hybrid powertrain, a V8, a twin-turbo V8 and an electric motor, 903 horsepower.
Same car.
same motor from the
Same,
other car,
same one we saw, what, 2 years ago?
That was a concept.
It was a kind
Well, the concept
Huge difference.
The concept was last fall at Paris, but it's based heavily on the MP4.
Yeah, are we going to see an NSX too? Because I imagine we'll see that one.
It'll be a different color this time.
Yeah, the door handles are on it.
With valve stems this time?
Yes, valve stems.
different color gray.
What is the sticker on the McLaren? Do we know?
They have not said anything about the sticker on the McLaren, but if you got an extra million, you'll probably be able to get one.
And then we got the Ferrari F-150.
Well,
Which
it
will
certainly
probably
won't be called that, but it's the Enzo replacement. Probably will wear the F70 name.
How many of these things are they going to build?
From what I understand, they're building 499 of them, and they're already sold out.
I get to let my hair blow in the new Stingray, though, right?
What hair was that?
I can afford that. Right?
Well, yes.
What are you saying? Right?
Geneva is also hosting.
Both get sunburned.
Yeah, you and Stoy with your long hair.
Geneva will be where Chevrolet gets the Stingray convertible, a public viewing.
And the Toyota FT86.
And Toyota, which
Both of those convertibles will be there?
well, it's only the Toyota version.
So they're
And
showing
right
the
now it's a
FT86.
concept, meaning the FT. FT stands for Future Toyota in their speech.
I saw some pictures of it tooling around in South Africa, and it looks a little awkward, to be honest.
Really?
But yeah, I
I'm
mean,
surprised because that body style seems like it would lend itself nicely to a convertible.
Roadsters turned into convertibles always look awkward.
I disagree. The Corvette Roadster will be just fine as a convertible.
Of course you would say that, Dale.
So what can we afford in Geneva?
Diesel Golf, well, we're not going to get it here yet.
No, but
GTD, that should be a cool car. And
Yeah, the torque specs look fantastic.
You say we're not getting it here?
Well, they haven't announced
Eventually.
U.S. production.
Oh, okay.
If it's a cool Volkswagen, we can pretty well rest assured we're not going to be getting it here.
No, it's a significant car.
Well, they could have trouble making a case for that here, given that diesel is just starting to catch on as a mileage boosting.
We got to get over that. I
We
mean,
do,
that's a
and
great
it's happening.
car.
It's happening. Let's look at
Happening
what's
a glacial
going on.
pace. Volkswagen's selling a lot of cars right now in Europe, and a Golf, that's an aspirational car there. I have a friend who moved here from Rome, and the first thing she said was, I someday hope to own a Golf. That's like her top, that's a luxury car.
speaking of aspirational European stuff, Mercedes will have a very hot version of the small A-Class car called the A45 AMG over there. We're not going to get that car because we're not getting the A-Class. But we care about this because that whole powertrain in there, the turbocharged four-cylinder that's making, what, 300 horsepower?
380.
60.
360.
Yeah.
Will be here in the
In a Ford.
CLA version, the four-door, swoopy four-door small car that we've had a glimpse of already.
You know if the CLA version will be all-wheel drive?
I would
will.
expect that
All
it will.
AMGs.
They're going to
CLAs
all-wheel
will be
drive,
All-wheel
yeah.
drive.
But
it will
it'll
be it will be
Transversely
engine.
mounted, so it's
All-wheel
all-wheel drive.
Well, that little four-cylinder, you could talk more than I could about it.
Yeah,
but
it's like 170 horsepower per liter. Is
that the highest in the industry?
That's the highest specific output production engine I can think of off the top of my head.
Also, it's the first time AMG's ever done a 4, ever.
Yep,
So that's
that's
kind of
true.
interesting.
Big news is the Koros, the new Chinese make. This is an all-new make from Chery.
Can't even say that with the straight face.
One of these is gonna hit.
It'll meet European specs, it'll meet Chinese specs, and it looks like a cross between a Chrysler Sebring, a BMW 3 Series, and a Kia Forte, if you can imagine that.
Wow.
I can't.
I don't think I want to.
It's a
You
mess.
said a crash between the three?
Yeah.
The Alfa Romeo 4C will
Yeah.
be at Geneva.
Production?
Production is coming to America.
See 'em
Supposed
all
to be
the
in
time.
showrooms by the
Yeah.
end of this
I see
year.
them on the road all the time.
Yeah, I saw one a few weeks ago, and I mean,
When I see one for sale in a dealership, I will believe that Alfa Romeo is back.
Are you a
I've seen them
doubter?
on the road.
I am a doubter.
I've
been
seen
fooled too many times.
the
I've seen Citroens on the road, and I can't buy one.
yeah.
So what about some of those weird spiker type companies that are always at Geneva? Anything exciting happening there, Dale?
Well, Spiker will be there. They sent out a notice that says they're coming back as a car company, and They've teased us with an image that some people speculate might be a rival to the Porsche 911 from Spiker.
If it ever gets built.
Yep, B6
The
concept.
B6 concept.
Yeah.
Rin speed?
Actually, they have a square box wire moving hot spot.
I really like that thing. It's
I can't remember what the name of it
absurd
is.
looking.
I think the word Max is in it.
It is the most box-like car.
So we're done with the everyday man stuff. Let's get back to the rich people. What do I drive to my country home? What are
Oh.
Rolls-Royce and Bentley doing?
The Wraith. The
Yeah.
Wraith name is coming back at Rolls-Royce.
Nice.
So if you want to look stylish, they
That's a
haven't.
coupe, right?
I believe it's a coupe version of the Ghost.
Ghost, yeah.
It's
I don't know that
SpongeBob.
Bentley has anything. They're going to probably
Well, they've got the new
Prattle on
The
SUV
restyled
again.
Flying Spur,
Flying Spur.
which they've put out photos of already.
Sounds
Yep.
vaguely frightening in its own sense.
Right.
what, restyled.
A flying spur.
So is that it, Dale?
That's my list.